Of course, few of us will ever live in a home the size of this one. David Pogue looks at living large and living small.
Part of the American dream has always been
Hello there.
a big house.
Thanks for coming.
I like your foyer.
Thank you.
Like the New Jersey home of Calvin and Ursula Knowlton,
I'd love a little tour.
whose house measures 40,000 square feet, not counting the finished basement.
Back here, we have the shower and the bathtub.
Wow. And you failed to mention the elevator
And the
in the
elevator
bathroom.
that goes down to the workout room.
Oh, man. It's a human car wash.
So this is Cal's office.
And there's a chapel adjacent. When things aren't going well in the business, you can...
I'm there.
Most people will never get a chance to live in a house with this much space. Are there certain advantages to it that might not occur to the average person?
Well, you don't bump into anybody very often. So we call each other on the phone.
Within the house?
Within the house.
Okay. Is there such a thing as a downside to having a really big house?
Yeah, that you don't run into people very often.
Trying to find your cell phone when you've lost it isn't fun at all.
The Knowltons built the house to accommodate gatherings of their 8 children, but they didn't always live in this much space.
Did you ever imagine as a kid you'd be living in a house like this?
Absolutely not. Never. My dad struggled a lot. When I was in high school, we lost a house. I mean, it was like, it was bad. You know, when you go through that type of struggle, it puts a real dent in you. I think it gave me more purpose.
When we talk about size, it is about wealth and power and the American dream.
Setha Lowe is a professor of environmental psychology at the City University of New York. She says that not everyone needs big square footage to be happy, especially when they're just starting out.
I lived in a little tiny studio apartment, and I was very comfortable. Why? Well, I could control it. I could afford it. It might be perfect for someone at one moment in time.
Come on in.
For 20-year-old dancer Miriam Zork,
This isn't my forever home. It's just like a little, I'm only gonna be here for like a year, so it's an adventure.
the perfect place at this moment in time is a 75 square foot apartment.
It's pretty great for me. I'm young and I get to live in New York and I can afford it. Want to see the view?
She gave us a little tour.
Of the
Very
wall.
little.
I have like this little sofa thing that pulls out and then you can like do that. So I've had like guests sleep on that because it reclines all the way too.
So this is the guest room?
Yes, this is the guest room and the living room and everything. This is the kitchen, fridge. I got a little hot plate here. And then I have a sink over there so I can brush my teeth in here. And then it is shared bathroom situations.
And is there an issue with slobs in the bathroom?
It's not like beautiful, but I wouldn't say it's too bad.
The second floor?
Oh yeah, the second floor, all the way up here is my bed.
Would you mind telling us what you're paying for it?
Sure, I pay $1,100 a month. That's utilities included.
That's less than a third of the average rent for a Manhattan studio apartment.
Where's the rest of it?
Let me check inside the fridge.
Second floor?
Yeah.
Realtor Cash Jordan makes YouTube videos about apartments, including this 60 square foot space.
If you come to New York City and you're trying to save as much money as you can, you're gonna go look at apartments with a roommate.
He points out that you're getting about the same space you'd have if you shared the place, but it costs less and it's all yours.
A 2-bedroom in this part of town might run you $2,000 per roommate, but $1,300 here.
But saving money is no longer the only reason people are considering smaller living spaces. Setha Lowe believes that a sustainable, beautifully designed home is becoming a status symbol too.
More and more people are becoming quite sensitive to their carbon footprint. The trend is also to design some of these small spaces in really beautiful and thoughtful ways.
Okay, so you see the couch.
Ways like this.
But what do you want to see first, the office space or the closet?
There's an office space?
Yes, there is.
No. Oh.
Talk about expandable furniture.
An office?
Yes, it is.
Oh my gosh. Oh, look at this.
Isn't this amazing?
It's the origami apartments.
According to broker and YouTuber Talia McKinney, this 200 square foot studio feels much bigger thanks to movable walls designed by a company called Ori Living.
If I'm living in this apartment and I'm working, I don't need a living room.
Exactly.
Until I go to the living room, and then I don't need an office.
The closet can disappear too.
People who say they need this walk-in closet and then you're not using the space.
Yeah.
It's a waste.
Even the bedroom folds away.
Here we go. You have your bed.
So the furniture of the living room,
You don't even have to move it. It stays there.
And if somebody's in the way,
I don't notice that there's a bedroom descending on my, just like a little pat
A
on
little
the head.
tap, a little tap. There we go.
Very nice, well done.
as for the Knowltons, their children are grown now. So their 40,000 square foot home is for sale, listed at $25 million.
Empty nesters?
Empty nesters in a big nest.